Manga-Waido.
You're still not done cleaning. Our previous Madam Hostess told us that the Madam Hostess should clean the entrance as it represents the hotel. I thought I mentioned the same thing yesterday. I don't want your opinion. Forget it. I'll ask Gwen to do it. My name is Misa Sasahara. It's been 15 years since I started working at this hotel after I graduated middle school, accepted by the previous Madam Hostess. After the previous Madam Hostess retired and Nane Sukata replaced her as the new Madam Hostess, she's been complaining about me whatever I do. It looks like Miss Sukata always disliked how I was the previous Madam Hostess's favorite. And right after she became the Madam Hostess, she hired 2 foreigners. We're in the era of globalization and I want more foreigners to visit our hotel. That was what she said, but in other words, she just wanted to reduce the labor costs. Gwen and the other employees are getting used to the work, so I'm planning to accept more foreigners from now on. If that happens, we'll no longer need a middle school graduate like you who can't even speak English. But both of them can't speak Japanese fluently yet. They should learn how to have a conversation with their guests first. How can you say that? A middle school graduate who can't speak English like you? Stop complaining and go back to work. She says that I can't speak Japanese out of discrimination towards my low education profile. But including what's happening between us, this Madame Hostess doesn't listen to others' opinions. She wasn't like this before. I was starting to think about changing jobs seriously. Then one day, Senior, long time no see! Oh, Henry, is that you? Henry Harada, my junior from school, called me. Apparently her friend Togo Amagi won a bet in the horse race, and he told her that he wanted to invite all the people who had been nice to him to a hot spring. So, can you book us 4 rooms? Of course. I'll do my best to host all of you. And? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. Wow, Sister Misa, you look so professional in that kimono. Henry, thank you very much for choosing to stay with us, everyone.
Thanks for hosting us. Whoa, what a grand hotel!
Right? It's so nice.
I'm excited to try the hot springs.
It's a thank you gift for taking good care of me. Have a relaxing time, all of you.
By the way, Sister Misa, you are so beautiful as always. Let me guess, you have a crush on another employee? No way! I'm in my 30s now. I've given up on marriage and love at this point. Huh? Really? Don't call me sister here, okay? I haven't told the Madam Hostess about it.
Someone you know from the past. Does that mean you were part of the same gang?
Something like that. Sister Misa looked after me so much. I'm sorry to interrupt. Can we go into the hot spring now? Yes, let me show you the way. After I showed them around, it happened when I was getting ready for the banquet. The Madam Hostess suddenly called me. Our guests today, they look suspicious. Especially the guy in sunglasses. He looks like a Yakuza. They won't run away without paying, will they? They would never do something like that. Are you talking back to me again? If you have any complaints, you can quit this job anytime. Gwen and the other employees have grown to be great workers, so we have enough hands.
Madame, this for the front desk?
Everything? Yes, please. You're both hardworking and honest. I'm lucky to have you. Who do you think taught everything to them? You never educated them at all. Just to be clear, we don't have time to waste on those impoverished people. Don't you dare trouble me.
Misa, are you okay?
Is she mad at you? No, I'm fine, thanks.
Madame is scary, but she gives us money, so let's work hard.
That's right. Yep, let's work hard. As you can see, they are very nice people. Madame stopped us mid-preparation, but thanks to Gwen and the other employees, we were able to finish preparing for the banquet in time. Look, a karaoke! Who wants to sing? Togo, wanna sing?
Let's not make him. When I was a kiddo, I once sang in my classroom, and all my classmates started crying.
Togo, were you Big G in your past life? Hey, Mr. G isn't dead after all.
Then may I be honored to go first?
Oh, Mr. Nezu.
Tell me why I need another pet rock. Tell me why I got that alpha alarm clock. Tell me why I bid on Shatner's old toupee. They had it on eBay.
The oldest guest showcased his beautiful voice, and everyone seemed to listen in awe. This song, so cultured.
It makes me cry. Get me sake! Bring me sake!
Everyone looks like they're having fun. They're great friends, aren't they? Right. It's clear that they're all great people from your facial expression. By the way, Sister Misa, did the Madam Hostess scold you? Huh? It looked like she was mad and complaining with a scary face a while ago. Oh, it's fine. There's nothing to be worried about, Henry.
That Madam Hostess glared at me too. But am I causing you trouble from the way I look?
No. If there's anything you can tell me, we've known each other for years. When she says that to me, I can't just lie to her. Actually, the current Madame Hostess dislikes me. Whenever she opens her mouth to speak, she says she doesn't need me or I better quit my job. That's horrible. But I've been managing, so... I see. Then... Like that, the exciting night of the banquet went on. The next morning at the souvenir shop... Mom's gonna love this! I'm gonna buy it for her.
Amagi, how about you put this in your office?
Nah, it's too fancy. What is this character anyway?
It's a mascot character representing this area. Misa, do you have any recommendations? I want to buy some souvenirs for my colleagues. Let's see. This is quite popular. You can try and taste it. Ah, it's delicious! I'll buy these. We were chatting happily, but Madame called me again. Misa, can I talk to you for a second? How about you go and host the guests at Rumatsu rather than hosting these impoverished guests who won't make us any money? Madame, I don't think that's appropriate to say as someone part of the service industry. Oh, you can't listen to my orders? I've had enough. A pay cut or demotion. You can choose your own punishment. If you don't want both, just follow my orders. Okay, then I'll quit my job. I'll quit my job at the end of this month. Thank you for having me until now. Oh, Sister Misa, you made your decision? Yes, Henri. I hope you can take good care of me. Now that you're joining us, it's basically like we hired 100 people at once. Yes, Henri had suggested yesterday that I start working at the lunchbox shop which our father owns. Madame looked surprised for a second. What a relief. She left with those last words. The next day, I'll be waiting for you. Thanks, I'll contact you again later. Thank you for coming, all of you. I hope you visit again.
Thank you for your hospitality.
The hot spring was great.
Yeah, it was absolutely a great stay. By the way, madam, about the foreign workers you prioritize, you better be careful.
Huh?
If you're too obsessed with Misa, they might take advantage of you without you realizing.
I don't understand what you mean.
I warned you.
Amagi, the bus is about to leave.
Okay, thanks for hosting us.
Thank you, have a safe travel. Soon after that, I quit my job at the end of the month as I announced. I'm sad. I'll cry if you're not here. It's okay, you're both great employees now. I hope you both the best of luck. After that, I started working at Henri's lunchbox shop. Hello, welcome.
1 week special lunchbox, please.
Okay. Henri, 1 week special for Mr. Onba.
Oh, you already memorized my name?
Of course. Oh, do you want some miso soup too?
Please.
Yes, sir. Henri's parents were very nice to me, and I was able to get used to working at the lunchbox shop quick. But...
Misa, I was looking for you.
Huh? Oh, Mr. Hosokawa, why are you here? He used to visit our hotel often. Apparently, Mr. Togo was one of Mr. Hosokawa's clients and told him that he was worried about the hotel staff who suddenly disappeared from his favorite hotel. After hearing the details, Mr. Togo realized that he was talking about me, so he told him about this place.
I heard what happened, and if you'd like, I want you to work at our hotel.
Huh? Mr. Hosokawa told me that the CEO, who is his father, made him in charge of the new wide hotel.
You perfectly remembered all my favorite dishes, snacks, the newspaper brand, as well as my preferred softness of the pillow. You're also fun to talk to and answered any question I had about sightseeing and many other things. I was really moved.
But...
Our hotel is new, and we don't have any experts in the field like you. I want you to show off your talents there.
But I just started working here and I haven't been able to return the favor. What are you saying, Sister Misa? It's a waste if you don't use your talents.
Anne's right. And if you're worried about returning the favor, you've done enough in the past 3 months.
Absolutely. You were a great help. Thank you, Misa. Uncle, Auntie? I'm glad we got to work together, but I want you to shine in the service industry. Henri, thanks! With Henri's encouragement, I decided to work at Mr. Hosokawa's hotel.
I believe that if you can work in your own way, you can make all the guests smile. I'm counting on you.
Yes, I'll try my best. I have to meet his expectations. I moved into the dorm provided by the hotel and worked hard. Like this, I was doing well in my life. Huh? Miss Sukata? One day, the Madam Hostess, Miss Sukata, gave me a call. It felt weird to ignore her, so I quickly called her back. I know you stole it. Huh? She said that the profit locked in the vault all disappeared. You must have stolen it because you're in need of money. I know it. It's not me. Miss Sukata continued to call 3 days in a row demanding that I return the money, so I blocked her. At the same time, I remembered that Henri told me a while ago that Mr. Togo was a great detective, so I decided to ask for his help.
I got the story. Don't worry, I'll go talk to her.
Really? Thank you so much. Mr. Togo went to ask Miss Sukata about the details of what happened on the day. And he also checked my alibi.
It's impossible for you to be the culprit.
How dare she treat Misa as a criminal? What the hell is she thinking?
The two visited Miss Sukata and told her that I had a complete alibi.
As you can see, the CCTV perfectly caught Misa on camera.
She worked at the hotel from morning to night on that day, and after she went back to her dorm, she hasn't gone out even a single step. I would like you to stop accusing one of my precious employees.
Ugh.
And didn't I warn you about all this? I told you to be careful with those foreign workers.
Huh?
I bet you want to make Misa the culprit, but I think it's about time you wake up.
I was surprised to hear this from Mr. Togo, but the culprit was actually Gwen. Apparently, Mr. Togo saw Gwen acting suspiciously when he stayed at our hotel. When Miss Sukata went to question Gwen, she headed to her room, saying,
I'll return the money. I'm gonna go get it.
And she went missing, escaping from the window.
I never thought she'd escape from the window on the 3rd floor. I couldn't go after her.
Soon, Gwen got arrested. But she had already used up the money, so it was impossible for her to return it. The other employees, including Chen, was frustrated about how the madame got suspicious of all of them for stealing the money. And soon enough, the employees quit their jobs one after another. Please come back. We're not getting anything done. I can't. I'm really busy working at the Wide Hotel. At the end, most of the employees quit their jobs and the hotel went out of business. On the other hand, Wide Hotel was getting more and more guests, and we were very, very busy.
I'm looking to hire new employees, but I'm not getting any good recruits. I'm sorry I can't increase the number of staff.
Chief, then how about we do this? I gave him an idea, and he decided to hire the staff who used to work at the previous hotel. They were all whom I educated back then. They were all hard workers. A guest gave this to me. Can I have it back?
Oh, that's a snack.
They gave it to me after I cleaned their child's dirty clothes.
What a great service you provided. You can have it. It's a gift to express their thanks to you.
Ah, that makes me happy. Thank you very much.
I heard you were the one who educated Chen. She's a great staff member with a nice hospitality, just like you.
I just taught my juniors what I learned from the previous Madam Hostess.
I appreciate your humble attitude too. I'm counting on you.
Yes. Since then, for the foreign visitors, we prepared information boards in multiple languages, not limited to English, and created original maps of the town area in many languages. Other than that, we also held events at our hotel that foreign visitors might like, such as wearing kimonos, making tea, and experiencing pottery making. We had a famous Japanese dessert shop to deliver snacks so that we could distribute them, and made various attempts to have our guests enjoy Japan and the local community. As a result, the foreign visitors spread information about our hotel through social media, and the hotel was fully booked every day. We were getting short of hands again, and we were crying out of happiness.
I didn't expect you to do so much for us. How can I express enough thanks to you?
No, I was trying my best because I didn't want to prove you wrong who trusted my abilities.
I really love how you're humble.
Huh? Does that mean... A year later. Hey, Sister Misa! You said you gave up on marriage, but look at you now! I never expected my future to turn out like this back then. Mr. Hosokawa, you better make Sister Misa happy.
Yes, I'll make her the happiest wife in the world.
Hey, Tadashi! You're making me embarrassed. I had some hardships in life, but I'll never forget my origins, and I want to continue prioritizing my guests for my services. I also have to be a nice wife who can support Tadashi at home. Alrighty, I'll work even harder.
Okay, come lend us a hand here. Yes, sir. I'm Shuzo Inoue. I have my reasons. And now, I work and live at the construction company my friend Keita manages. I never thought this would happen to me. I used to own a dessert shop called Patisserie Siutan, which I took over from my father a while ago. It was our tradition from when my father owned the shop to bring the leftover cakes to the orphanage after we closed. Here, I brought you some today too. Sorry they're leftovers.
Wow, thank you!
It looks yummy. I want this strawberry cake.
Bringing leftovers was just an excuse. We actually baked extra. Our business might have been struggling, but nothing could be as precious as the smiles of the children. Pretending like we were doing fine, we never stopped donating the cakes. But when a large mall was constructed nearby, it was clear that fewer customers were visiting, and our sales were dropping. And as a result, I had to close down my shop. To pay back my debts, I had to give up my shop, which I also lived at as a mortgage. Luckily, I was able to pay back all my debts with that, but I had no place to work or live, and I moved in with my friend. One day, I became part of a construction project of a patisserie. I was feeling excited after a long time, and when I got a glance at the construction plan... Huh? What's this? Hey, did the client agree to this? Of course. What's wrong? It's gonna be really hard to move around the kitchen if we follow this plan. It looks pretty inconvenient, but are you sure we can follow this plan? But as long as it's drawn in this plan, we can't just change it without permission. Hello, I'm Kiyuchi, the chief of this project.
Oh, hello. It's a pleasure to work with you. About what you just said, could you tell me in more detail? Yes, sure. Shuzo, please explain. It turns out it was Mr. Kiyuchi's first time leading a construction project, and he was struggling with a lack of knowledge. I shared with him my opinion, based on what I knew. You must be right. Actually, I was worried if my plan made sense, and I almost got persuaded by the architect to just go with it. You know a lot about kitchens at the patisserie. Do you have some experience in the field? Oh, yes. I used to be a patisserie owner. It's embarrassing, but I closed down my shop due to financial difficulties. I see. If so, could you give me some advice? There aren't many shop owners around me. Am I really fit to give you advice? Of course! I'd really appreciate it. Since then, Mr. Kiyuchi would visit us often, and listen to my advice very seriously. And thanks to you, I got to construct a shop I like. Mr. Kiyuchi's shop successfully opened. Something surprising happened a few months later. I thought Mr. Kiyuchi came to visit just to thank us. Mr. Inoue, I heard you're just helping here as a part-time worker. Yes? Then could you come work at my shop? Huh? The advice that you gave me was really helpful, and I'd like you to give me more in the future. Please, come work with me. But good for you, Shuzo. I was starting to think you'd take up too much space here. Keita. I was surprised by Mr. Kiyuchi's sudden offer, but I couldn't just depend on Keita forever. As I thanked Keita for his kindness, I decided to work at owner Kiyuchi's shop starting next month. It's been so long since I wore a chef coat. I'm nervous. Huh? Mr. Inoue? Oh, owner Kiyuchi! Thank you for having me. Is there anything wrong? Oh, I must look different without my beard, and you may not recognize me. It's been a long time since I wore this too. Do I look weird? No, you look great. Huh? Do I look that weird? It's an honor to be able to work with you. Thank you for coming to work with us. I'm looking forward to your cakes. Huh? Yes. Thank you very much. Okay, I guess everyone's here. This is Mr. Shuzo Inoue. He gave me a lot of advice when constructing this shop. He's the most experienced among us. I want us to learn from each other. Yes, sir! Mr. Kiyuchi was young, but he was a famous rookie who won numerous awards, and he already had some students learning from him. They would be my colleagues from then on. They're all younger than I thought. I came here prepared, but I'd probably stand out among these young colleagues. But making pastries and desserts was as fun as I remembered. But not only had it been so long since I was a chef, I only knew the old ways of baking, which I learned from my father, so it wasn't easy to catch up with the new techniques. The right-hand man of owner Kiyuchi, Mr. Kaniguchi, especially disliked me. Huh? You can't even do that? I'm sorry. You probably had to close down your shop because you're like this. It's gonna be hard to bake the trendy pastries for an old man like you, who can't adapt to change. Yes, I'll work hard. Taniguchi? Yes, sir? Have you ever seen the shortcakes Mr. Inoue bakes? The way he cuts the strawberries placed on top? That's pure art. You better have him teach you the skills, not to mention the taste. That's the original and the classic. Yes, sir. I appreciated owner Kiyuchi for protecting me, but that also made my colleagues jealous of me. One day, the CEO's daughter, Nanami Sawada, whom owner Kiyuchi had known for a long time, was going to get married, and she asked us to bake her a wedding cake. It's a good opportunity, so we'll have a bake-off. If you're confident about it, make us a sample of the wedding cake. We'll have Miss Sawada taste it, and bake her the one she liked best on her big day. Owner, let me try! Okay, Taniguchi. Any other volunteers? If Mr. Taniguchi is competing, there's no way we can win. Mr. Taniguchi is definitely gonna win. I was listening to their conversation, thinking that made sense. Mr. Inoue, I'd love it if you gave it a try. Huh? Oh, me? Owner, why are you so obsessed with this middle-aged guy? Our shop has a great reputation. But it's gonna be a nightmare if Mr. Inoue's old-fashioned styles get associated with this patisserie! I'm not obsessed of anything, and you need someone to compete against. Or are you afraid to go against him? No. What do you say, Mr. Inoue? Would you warmly accept this newbie for this once? If he insists, there's no way I can refuse. Yes, I'll give it a try. Then do you mind if I share my idea? What is it? The chef of the chosen cake is going to be the second in command, the sous chef of this patisserie. If you weren't chosen, you'll have to quit the shop. How's that? Huh? Then that means I'll have to quit for sure. I don't mind. But are you sure about it, Taniguchi? Of course! Oh no. Why? Okay, it's decided then. If you need any information about Miss Sawada, come ask me directly. I'll provide you with as much information as I can. Okay, go back to work. Gosh, maybe I agreed too fast. But it was too late to regret my decision. And it had been so long since I'd been a chef, but it wasn't like I wasn't confident with my techniques I'd gained over the few decades. Alright, the man, Shuzo, is going to do this! From that weekend, I planned to start baking my cake borrowing the kitchen, but Mr. Taniguchi and his friends had already been using it. The cake that was almost done was tall, and the decorations using chocolate and candy were absolutely beautiful. As expected! No one else could come up with this design! He's really great. Now that I had seen his cake, I thought about what cake I should make. But shortcake is a classic. It was what I had learned from my father, and I was confident about it. If I couldn't win with this, I'd never win, no matter what I did. I'll just have to do my best. And on the big day of the taste test, my cake was the classic traditional shortcake using strawberries. When the other colleagues tasted my cake that I prepared just for them, whoa! The sponge is soft and on the sweeter side. The tanginess of the strawberry stands out. He used the whole strawberry to decorate, so it looks fancy from the side as well. The decorative cut of the strawberries on top are great. But isn't it a bit too simple? On the other hand, what Mr. Taniguchi made was... Wow! Look! As expected from Mr. Taniguchi! I don't want to ruin the design by eating it! The cake was decorated with candy sculptures, and the design was innovative and fancy at the same time. It looked like an art piece. The cake used bitter chocolate, pistachios, and liquor, and the flavor as well as the color had a calm, mature vibe. Wow, it tastes fancy too! It's Mr. Taniguchi's style! Yeah, it's a sophisticated flavor. Looks like I'm losing. And it was finally time for the owner and Miss Sawada to give it a taste. Miss Sawada probably preferred the cake by Mr. Taniguchi from the fancy way it looked, and she decided to try his cake first.
Can we really eat this? It makes me reluctant to eat, not wanting to ruin the design. There's quite a lot of liquor in there. Not too sweet and delicious.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. He's really confident. I guess I did lose against him in terms of fanciness. Next was my turn. Miss Sawada didn't say anything looking at my cake, but...
This...
Huh? Is she crying?
Who made this cake?
What? Did she hate it so much? It's me!
I knew it. Uncle! Your kind eyes haven't changed at all.
It looked like Miss Sawada knew me, but I didn't recognize her.
Most importantly, this cake. The flavor and the shape of the strawberries. It's just the same as before.
I knew it, Nanami. You recognized it just by a single bite. I was surprised too. I never thought I'd meet the person again in my life who made me want to become a pastry chef. What do you mean? Actually, the owner and Miss Sawada grew up in an orphanage, and they used to eat the cakes brought in by my patisserie when they were younger. There were barely any snacks at the orphanage, and they rarely got to eat any sweets there, but...
Don't cry. Here. They bought us this cake from Sotan.
Yes! It's so good!
It's delicious.
I want to become a pastry chef one day!
The cake, with a gentle sweetness made using my father's secret recipe, made the children in the orphanage happier than anything else. After that, owner Kyuchi pursued a career as a pastry chef, and with his talents, he quickly grew famous despite being young. Miss Nanami Sawada joined the orphanage after her parents passed away, but she soon was accepted by her relatives, who she hadn't been keeping in touch with for a long time, and she grew up healthy, now preparing for her happy wedding.
You can't imagine how much your cake supported us. Sutan's cakes would make us happy no matter how sad we were. I can't express enough thanks.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I thought you might be the one when I saw you wearing your chef coat for the first time, but I didn't get the chance to tell you. And I didn't want people to misunderstand that I was going easy on you because you were special to me. I see. I'm happy to hear that the children were able to feel a bit happier eating our cake. Really. Your cake was wonderful, Taniguchi. I bet many would vote for you. But before we decide whether it's good or bad, it's important to be considerate of your client while baking. And Mr. Inoue came to ask me about the preferences and personality of the client, Miss Nanami Sawada, numerous times. On the contrary, Taniguchi, you never came to ask about the client's preference or personality. I bet you were very confident in your skills, but that could also be your weakness. What? And I'm not sure if you should look down on people based on their age or appearance. Your arrogance can ruin your skills and techniques. Owner? What's this? The winner was basically decided by Owner Kyuchi in the first place! I've had enough! I'll quit this place! Oh, Mr. Taniguchi! Are you letting him go? Yes. I was starting to think we had different goals as a pastry chef. He has skills for sure, so I bet he'll find his own way. Although he said so, the owner looked somehow sad. A few months later, as planned, I had the honor to bake Miss Nanami Sawada's wedding cake. Because it was a wedding cake, I didn't change the cake itself, but I made it look fancier using colorful edible flowers. I drew faces on the strawberries and decorated with messages from the guests to make it look special.
Wow, so cute!
Can we eat these flowers? Kind of feels sad, but I guess I'll eat it anyways.
The shape was also simple, so it was easy to distribute it among the guests, and the guests seemed to like the cake a lot. You must be the pastry chef she was talking about. I heard you took good care of Nanami at the orphanage. Thank you very much. They were the current parents of Miss Nanami. No, it's fine. Without Miss Nanami, I might have not continued my career as a pastry chef baking cakes. I see. But it looks like your cake brings people happiness. Just like how it is today. Thank you for the praise. On the other hand, after Mr. Taniguchi trained at famous patisseries, he won numerous awards and became a famous pastry chef. He even opened his own shop and became the center of attention in the patisserie industry.
They're so good, but a little too pricey.
It's nice to eat once in a while, but the flavor is a bit too overwhelming.
He attracted attention with his fancy, gorgeous cakes and flavors, but people quickly grew tired of it, and his sales went down in no time. I heard his shop closed down within a year. No way. The cakes that I made. Why? After he closed down his shop, it looked like he finally understood that making cakes for awards and making cakes for customers was different. I heard he's diligently training again from the very basics as a famous patisserie. He's a skilled chef. If he can learn the classic techniques added with his fancy styles, I bet he'll become a wonderful pastry chef. And in my case...
I want to order a birthday cake.
Yes, what kind of cake do you want? My dream is to make my customers smile through the cakes I bake. At Owner Kyuchi's patisserie, I continue to bake the classic but original cakes you can only find here.
I don't think I can marry you.
Huh? What joke are you making?
I'm serious. I love you, Kentaro, but I can't spend my whole life as a farmer. I don't want to get tanned and have horrible hair from the UV rays like your mother and grandmother. I don't want to be like them. I'm sorry.
Hey, wait! You have to be kidding me. I'm Kentaro Momoyama. Like Ririka said, our family's a family of farmers. Of course I'm planning to take over my family business, and I've already told her about it. But all the discussions I had with Ririka weren't taking us anywhere, so at the end, we broke off our engagement. I had enough of marriage. I spent my life focused on my work. And then I was over 30.
Kentaro, how long are you staying single? How about you look for a partner?
Shut up! This is my classmate from middle school, Chisaki Mori. We supply our vegetables to the restaurant which Chisaki's husband owns. And because of that, we still see each other often.
But I bet your parents are also worried.
Yeah, but
If you don't do anything, they'll probably arrange a marriage for you.
on the night of the day we had that conversation, my dad showed me a photo, asking if I wanted an arranged marriage. You know her too. She's the daughter of Mr. Muneishi. Muneishi? Oh! The girl who went to the same piano class. She was the daughter of the landlord, and her name was Yuina Muneishi. When I was younger, I went to piano class, and because my lesson was after Yuina's slot, I would often wait for her lesson to finish. We would sometimes play together around the classroom, and worked hard together for our piano performance. After Mr. Muneishi's daughter Yuina got a divorce, she hasn't dated anyone. But maybe she doesn't want an arranged marriage with me. No, she's willing if you're up to it. Really?
Hey, I overheard the conversation. This is a great opportunity.
I'll be relieved if you get together with Mr. Muneishi's daughter.
You'll never get an opportunity like this again. Kentaro, you should accept the offer.
My family really pressured me, and I wanted to save my dad's face as well, so I decided to meet up with her once in the end. Well, if I go see her once, that should make them happy.
It's been a while. It's since the performance day in 7th grade.
Yeah, I quit playing the piano after that.
I heard you're helping with your family farm right now.
Yeah, I started working with them professionally after I graduated university. I'm planning to take over the business in the future. I bet she'll say she doesn't want to marry a farmer's son, like Ririka.
What kind of vegetables do you grow?
Now we grow tomatoes and cucumbers as well as eggplants in the greenhouse.
You grow so many kinds? Isn't it hard to manage all of them?
Well, but it's rewarding. It makes me happy when I'm able to make delicious vegetables.
If it won't be too troublesome, can I go see your farm next time?
Huh? Sure. I don't mind.
Yay, then.
She wants to see the farm? Why? Is she trying to flatter me? To be honest, I still hadn't gotten over Ririka, so I was suspicious that Yuina had something else in mind. A few days later...
Kentaro, I heard that you were matchmaking with Yuina.
Why do you know that? Oh yeah, Yuina lives next door to your house.
Yuina looked excited, so I asked her what happened, thinking something nice must have happened to her.
Huh? Yuina's excited?
Yep, I was surprised because it's been so long since I've seen her so excited. She's coming over on the weekends, right? Make sure you escort her.
Oh, okay. And on the weekend?
Wow, it's so spacious. Are these all tomatoes?
Yeah.
I didn't know it's this hot in the greenhouse.
Tomatoes grow best when the temperature is around 24 to 28 degrees Celsius, so we try to maintain that range.
I guess they just don't like the cold, just like me.
Oh right, you don't like winter, huh?
Yeah, my hands get numb from the cold and I can't play well.
Do you still play the piano?
Yeah, I play it sometimes. It makes me feel refreshed. What do you grow in the greenhouse next door?
Eggplants. Wanna go see?
Yes.
Yuina ended up visiting all the greenhouses, looking like she was really interested. When I gave her some fresh vegetables before she went home, she looked overjoyed.
I'll definitely use them to cook dinner tonight. Thank you so much for today.
Yeah. That night, she messaged me saying the vegetables were delicious, and as I continued to reply, we promised to see each other again. As I went out with her a few times, I started to think that she was a really honest, nice girl, and that I might be able to live a happy life with her. I love how you're bright and honest. If you'd like, can you be my girlfriend with marriage in mind?
Yes, if you're okay with me.
Like that, we started dating, and a year later, we got married. Yuina's cute, the farm is going very well. I wonder if it's really okay for me to be this happy.
Look at you smiling with that face. Honestly, that's cringe.
Shut up! You used to tell me so many lovey-dovey stories when you just got married.
I'm a girl, it's just a girl's thing. Well, I'm happy as long as you're happy. Make sure you take good care of Yuina. She's from the nice family, okay?
Yes, I know. But a problem quickly occurred. Is Yuina not coming again? Yeah, sorry.
It's not something we could force her to do.
After we got married, Yuina never helped out with our farm work and only did housework at home. Of course, she was a big help at home, but I'd have preferred it if she could prioritize our farm when we were busy. So I decided to talk to her about it when I had the chance. Yuina, we're shipping our eggplants tomorrow, so can you come and help a bit?
I'm sorry. I'm on my period and my stomach is...
Oh, I see. It's hard for you. It's fine.
I'll make sure to do things around the house. I'm really sorry.
She would refuse, coming up with some kind of excuse, and she never came to the farm even once after we got married. Gosh. Maybe Yuina didn't want to marry a farmer, just like Ririka.
It's just cringe to see you act so differently from when you were being all sweet the other day.
Because...
I don't think that's Yuina that doesn't want you to be a farmer.
Why do you think so?
Because she told me so many things about your farm being great and your vegetables tasting delicious.
Really?
Yeah, so maybe she has other reasons.
Other reasons?
Oh, maybe. She went through a lot in her previous marriage.
Yuina once married the CEO's son of Uehara Corp, the large corporation in this area, and got a divorce after being married for a year. But I hadn't been able to ask her the reason for her divorce.
She started working at Uehara Corp right after she got married, but they complained saying she was no use. She was bad at memorizing her job and many other things. At the end, she wasn't able to get pregnant properly because of the stress and got kicked out.
I didn't know that.
After she got divorced, she was upset and got depressed. That was a hard time for all of us.
So, is she scared that we'll call her useless and I'll divorce her?
Possibly.
If so, I stopped bringing up the topic of farm work when talking to Yuina, and instead, I asked her if she wanted to take care of the flowers in the garden. I grow these flowers with Grandma as our hobby. How about you give it a try?
But I never grew flowers before. You don't have to be so nervous. These are not for sale.
Do you not like flowers?
No, I like them. I used to learn flower arrangement a bit. That's nice. Flowers grow best when taken care of by people who love flowers. Really?
Grandma always tells the truth. Never lies. Yuina started to visit the garden from that day.
This is called deadheading, and we'll pick the flowers that finished blooming. Is it okay to pick them up?
If we don't, the flowers that drop could go rotten and cause diseases.
Here, give it a try, Yuina. But I...
It's okay. It's easy. You go like this.
Oh, I did it.
Try this one too.
Yeah. Yes, you're doing great.
It's the same when you do farm work. You observe the vegetables well, think about the best way to grow them, and try it out. There's nothing hard about it. Since then, Yuina would take care of the flowers every day and...
Wow, it's blooming beautifully. Yes, it's a fine view.
It's just like Grandma said. The flowers bloomed more than when I took care of them.
It's all thanks to Yuina for taking care of them every day with lots of love. Kintaro, grandmother, thank you for giving me the opportunity. No problem.
Thanks to you too, Yuina. I bet the flowers are happy to be blooming so beautifully.
Yes.
And on the next day...
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yuina?
We're in the process of harvesting, so can you help us with that, then?
Okay, which one should I harvest?
The ones that look like this, it has to be red and relatively hard.
Is it okay to harvest something so hard?
Yep. After we ship them, it's gonna take around 3 to 4 days until they're sold in stores. So we ship relatively hard ones, so that it won't go gooey in the process.
I see.
Okay, let's work together for a while.
Yes.
Yuina was surprisingly fast at learning, and our work in the morning ended successfully.
I'm sorry, did I slow down the progress?
No, you had some skills. Right, Kentaro? Yeah, I think you're more talented than me.
Thanks, Yuina.
No, Can I come help out again tomorrow?
Of course! Since then, Yuina would bravely challenge herself to farm work, and she was learning different skills one after another.
Then I'll go pack these things into the boxes.
It's impossible for you to bring them alone.
I'm fine. Your father taught me tips for when I use this stroller.
She's definitely a farmer's wife now.
She's such a dependable wife. It made me glad to see Yuina working happily.
I didn't know there were so many kinds of fertilizers.
Yep, this is an organic fertilizer made from organic plants. The microorganisms would feed off of them in the dirt, so the soil gets really soft, making the roots grow well.
How about this?
It's a chemical fertilizer, made from ore and nitrogen gas. We know how much phosphoric acid and nitrogen is in it, so it's easy to decide how much we use for the soil. But if we use too much of it, the amount of organic matter in the soil decreases, making the soil hard. So it's important to balance them out.
I see. You're really good at teaching since you were little.
Huh? Since I was little?
Yeah, remember? You used to teach me how to play the piano.
Really? Oh, you're right! There were times when Yuina cried sitting on the bench at the park after being scolded by her teacher in the piano lesson. Then I would take her to the children's center and teach her some tips. There's no staccato, so don't stop playing.
Like this?
Yes! And the rhythm goes ta-ta-tan, not tan-ta-tan.
Okay, like this?
Yes, you're doing great!
When I played the piano just like you taught me, the teacher praised me during the next lesson. I was really happy then. You also cheered me up off stage when I cried because I was too nervous for the performance day.
Oh, you're right. I completely forgot about it.
I always had a crush on you since then, Kentaro.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, so when my dad jokingly told me if I wanted to arrange a marriage with Kentaro, I replied with a big voice saying, yes, I'll definitely have an arranged marriage with him. So I was really embarrassed.
I see.
But after we just got married, my ex-husband quickly lost interest in me in my first marriage. So I got scared, wondering what I'd do if I was bad at farming, and if you'd dump me because of that.
It's okay. I was scared too, because my ex-girlfriend dumped me right when we were about to get married. So I was running away from facing your reasons of divorce. I'm the one who has to apologize. And we're all glad that you came into our family.
Are you sure?
Yep. They say there's no one wife who's prettier and more hardworking than you. I'm lucky that I got to marry you, Yuina. We'll take care of each other forever.
Yes.
What? Yuina. I have to thank God for allowing me to marry such a pretty wife like Yuina. Thank you so much. Since then, Yuina memorized how to complete different tasks one after another, and by the time a year passed, she would start thinking how to balance different fertilizers and decide when to start harvesting herself.
Yuina works really hard.
It makes me motivated to see her enjoying her work. Kentaro! Make sure to take good care of her forever. Yep. By the way, at Uehara Corp, which is owned by the family that dumped Yuina, they started having bad rumors about bribing local government officials, and they quickly got a bad reputation, putting themselves on the verge of going bankrupt. Maybe that's what they deserve for dumping Yuina. And in my case...
Hey, have you heard about it? Your ex got into a marriage scam, and she's having a hard time paying her debts.
Gosh.
What's wrong? We were talking about the bad things you've done would eventually come back to yourself.
Huh? Oh no, that's scary.
Well, that'll never happen to you. You're basically a person made of good deeds.
Huh? Why are you praising me all of a sudden? But thanks, Chisaki.
I guess it's best for humans to live a diligent life. I would work hard with Yuina and protect my farms. That's what I promised to the sun god above me. Huh? Manwai's going to close? Chairman Tadokoro is planning to replace it with a nursery home for the elders. You have to be kidding. I'm Motoki Sugimori. I used to live in the orphanage called Manwain when I was in middle school. Thanks to Manwain, I was somehow able to become a normal adult after being abandoned by my parents. I just couldn't wait and do nothing, so I visited the orphanage myself. Chairman Tadokoro, I heard you're closing down, but is that true? Yes, we're still thinking about it though. After the previous chief of staff quit due to his illness, the second chief of staff also quit her job,
due to family reasons. And now, the chairman also has to be the chief of staff. Even if he hired new employees, they would end up quitting. So he thought it would be best to close down rather than to look for a new chief. That's what the board directors are thinking. Manga-Waido is an important place for kids. Can't you do something about it?
I heard you became a nursery teacher. But how many years have you been working in the field?
This is my 10th year.
You have a reliable working background. Okay, you can marry my daughter, join our family, and take over this business.
Huh?
If you can accept this offer, I'll persuade the board members to keep this place open.
Your daughter? You mean Fumino? The daughter of the chairman, Fumino Tadokoro, was my classmate in middle school.
Your parents abandoned you? They decided to give birth to you but abandoned you. They're trash. I feel sorry for you.
Honestly, I felt uncomfortable being around her after she said something like that right after I joined the orphanage. But it was about half a year later when we became classmates, and I realized that she just treated everyone equally. Huh? Tadokoro?
What are you doing?
Someone put dirt on my PE clothes.
I see. That won't make it clean. Let me do it. See, it's clean now. I'm good at it because I usually wash what the kids at the orphanage make dirty.
Wow! Tadokoro, thank you so much!
It's nothing. Bye.
In addition, she would play with the girl who was bullied, and when she got to know that my dream was to be a nursery teacher, she said, "You don't even know how to solve this question?" and gave me textbooks. When it was decided that I'd move in with my uncle,
Don't blame everything on your unlucky situation and live an honest life. I'll never forgive you if you become a baddie or a criminal in the future.
Hey, Fumino!
it's okay, she's right. I'll forever be grateful to you for taking care of me here. Thank you very much. Thanks to you too, Fumino. I'll miss you.
Let's just go already.
Like that, her words were fierce. But, according to the chairman, it's probably because of her personality, but she still doesn't have a boyfriend. When we were talking about it,
Oh, Fumino! We were just talking about you.
Huh? Are you Sugimori?
long time no see. The chairman explained what happened, and when he suggested that we get married, she got really angry. That's what I expected.
Sure, I don't mind.
Huh? You're okay with it?
Okay. Phew, that's a relief. I never thought I'd see you get married.
Our marriage was arranged like that, and on one condition.
I was starting to get tired of being told to get married. But
But?
I have a condition. I guess you already have an idea because we're just getting married for benefits. But I want my own bedroom. And I don't need any children.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to interact with children. If you're fine with that, then let's get married. We can get a divorce and do whatever we want once the business gets stable.
It's actually refreshing at this point to be avoided so extremely. But we got married like this. And at the same time, I became the chief of Manga-Waido, while Fumino worked as an office worker at the admin. A week passed since I started working here. I'm starting to understand how things work here. The person who's in charge is Hiromi Narasaki, the oldest staff member.
Mr. Mataki, you'll be coming to my open school the day after tomorrow, right?
Yes!
Will you come to mine too? I'll be singing a song.
Hey, Mr. Matoki. It's our policy that we won't go to any of the kids' open schools.
Miss Narasaki, I heard about the policy, but I want to change it so that we can participate as much as possible.
We're already short of hands. Even if you manage to participate this time, what would you do next time? Inequality brings trouble. Spoiling's not always the best way to educate.
At the end, Miss Narasaki pressured me with her opinion, and I wasn't able to participate in anything. Miss Narasaki treated everyone equally for better or for worse, and she never let it go easily when she got mad.
Wait!
Miss Miss Tanaka, it's studying time right now.
I'm sorry, but Takumi is still young, so I don't think he needs to study.
It's important to make a routine. And how come you treat him as an exception? Even if you're a part-timer, I hope you can understand that your job affects the children's future.
I'm sorry.
Miss Narasaki, I get what you're saying, but can you act more kindly?
We play the role of their parents. I need you to think more seriously when you act, Mr. Matoki.
But the way you speak is also important.
Excuse me, but...
We would often get into fights nowadays. Hey, has Miss Narasaki always been like this?
It's been 15 years since she joined us, but she always had a bad temper. Honestly, I think the reason why the staff keeps on quitting is because of Miss Narasaki.
That might be true. When I interviewed the other employees, it was clear that Miss Narasaki was being a source of stress. Staff would quit, feeling afraid of Miss Narasaki, and because of that, we were always short of hands, became even busier, and Miss Narasaki felt even more irritated. That was our current situation. Right. If she feels irritated because we don't have enough staff members... To solve the labor shortage, I contacted my friends I knew from my training college, and I asked them if they could come work for us as nursery teachers. After asking them continuously, 3 of them who lived in the same neighborhood agreed to come work for us, now that their children had grown up.
My children just entered elementary school and I have more free time now. Me too. It was great timing, Sugimori. I didn't get along well with the principal of the nursery school I worked at. I was thinking if I should quit or not.
You're all gonna be a great help. I'm counting on you, so I hope you can work hard. Now that 3 experienced nursery teachers joined the workforce, we were less busy, and Miss Narasaki also seemed to calm down.
I see. If we follow this schedule, we can participate in all of the children's sports festivals.
Then please, follow that plan.
Okay, thank you for arranging it.
No, it's fine. And about your work. Are you less busy compared to before?
Huh? Well, I won't say that we have enough labor yet. I want 2 more teachers if possible.
Okay, I'll continue to look for new teachers. It looked like Miss Narasaki was becoming more emotionally stable, and the atmosphere between the teachers was getting better. Great. We can improve even more from now on. When I was anticipating our further improvement... Miss Narasaki, about Kota's cavity. Huh? Miss Narasaki? Miss Narasaki? Are you okay? We quickly took Miss Narasaki, who fainted, to the hospital. Fortunately, there weren't any major health problems, and the doctor diagnosed her with overwork. The next day, Fumino and I visited Miss Narasaki at the hospital. Hello!
Mr. Matoki, Miss Fumino, this is a gift. Here you go. Thank you. If you have any laundry, I can wash it for you.
If there's anything you need, feel free to tell us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't be. We can't leave a sick person alone.
Right. You're right.
Huh? Wait, Miss Narasaki?
I'm sorry. It reminded me of my husband. Is he the one in the picture? Yes.
When Miss Narasaki just got married, she used to work at another orphanage, and as a very hard-working person, she looked after the children morning and night.
But because I was so absorbed in my work, I wasn't able to notice his sickness. When I realized, it was already too late.
I see.
Before he passed, he told me that he loved how hardworking I was at work. So I decided that I'll never quit my job and just devote the rest of my life to the children. But it makes me cry to think that if I was able to support my husband like you two do each other, he might have still been alive.
I'm sorry I reminded you of your sad past.
I respect you for trying to protect your promise with your husband, but I don't think you have to be so serious about it.
Hey, Fumino!
Isn't it true, though? Not everyone can devote themselves to the children like Miss Narasaki. The other staff and part-timers have their own opinions and backstories that make them act a certain way. I think it's wrong to get mad at them head first.
That's not something you should tell her now!
No, you're right. Maybe I'm too strict. I'm not trying to say that what you're doing is wrong, but if you get too obsessed with the idea of treating the children equally, won't the children and the staff feel a bit too constrained? Maybe you're right. I was too busy thinking about treating the children equally and making them happy.
I think you're thinking correctly, but I hope you can be a bit more open-minded and flexible. And I want you to talk to the other teachers more nicely. Maybe we each have different ideas, but all the teachers hope for the best for the children when working.
You're right. I'm sorry.
No, we always depend too much on you. We'll work together while you're on your break, so please, don't worry about us.
Will you be okay without me? I hope you can trust the other teachers as well. Yeah, I get it. Thank you so much.
Like that, Miss Narasaki went on a temporary break. I think I was too dependent on Miss Narasaki.
I agree. Maybe we were all too dependent on her.
Maybe I still lack experience, but let me be in charge of Miss Narasaki's duties. I'll do it too! Everyone volunteered to cover for Miss Narasaki's work. And Miss Narasaki came back after resting for about 10 days. She looked surprised to see things going smoothly without her, but she also seemed relieved. I guess she also learned something through this incident. Since that day, her attitude became more gentle, and she was smiling more. The turnover rate was nearly 0, and the chairman had some great news. I was right to make you in charge. We'll be able to operate without any problems now. Which means... Yes, the board directors decided to keep this orphanage. We're planning to apply for next year's subsidy as well. That's great! This place full of memories won't be closing down anymore. All problems solved. That's what I hoped. But now we had a different problem.
If you keep on doing that, you'll regret it forever.
Huh? Fumino? When I rushed into the common room, Fumino was scolding the middle school girls with a serious expression.
What is it all of a sudden? You're so annoying. I am saying this because I care about you.
Apparently, the girls were talking about not getting their period and having irregular bleeding when Fumino overheard their conversation and suddenly got angry. Fumino, calm down! I'm sorry, girls. You can go back to your room.
Okay.
What's wrong, Fumino? You usually don't like to interact with children.
Because it's important.
Well, yeah, it's important, but you don't have to get so emotional.
I don't want them to end up like me.
Huh? Like you?
I'm infertile.
Huh? Actually, when Fumino was younger, she had continuous irregular bleeding, but she was too scared to visit the Obgyn and left it like that. As a result, it was too late to get it treated, and she ended up being infertile. That was the reason why she had been avoiding men. So that's why you told me you didn't want children.
Yes, I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you the truth. I was scared to tell you.
It's okay. I'm happy right now because I got to marry you.
Right. The orphanage didn't close down, so I'm happy too.
That too, but I actually had a crush on you since long ago.
Huh? What? Why are you telling me this now?
Because I realized my feelings for you when we met again. By the way, how come you married a man you don't have feelings for?
Huh? I never said I didn't like you. I also had feelings for...
Huh?
You always stayed with the children when they cried. I thought you were really kind. And I thought your dream to become a nursery teacher suited you so much. When I realized I had already...
Really? Turns out we both loved each other.
Ugh, stop it. Don't say it like that. It's embarrassing.
Everything turned out well. After that, Fumino apologized to the middle school girls and invited them to visit the Obgyn together.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. I lost my temper. It's okay. If there's anything you're worried about, you can tell us anything. You can come talk to me, or you can also ask the other teachers as well. Okay. Yeah, we can't ask these things to our teachers at school. So true. I can never tell the teachers at school. I see. Then you can always depend on us when you have a problem. Okay.
The result of medical examinations came out, and it turns out there was nothing serious. Since then, Fumino started to interact with children more, and she was smiling more often.
When I see the children, it makes me think, how come their parents abandon their own children? And I get really irritated. That made me avoid children altogether. I was stupid.
I never knew that.
Yeah, but I started to think differently. I have to cherish my feelings of adoring these cute children too.
It feels reassuring when you're also considerate of the children.
Well, we're a married couple. We have to help each and take care of the children together.
Thanks. I love this part of you, Fumino.
Hey, I told you to stop saying these things suddenly.
Ew! Mr. Motoki and Miss Fumino is being lovey-dovey. Lovey-dovey.
Huh? Lovey-dovey?
I wasn't listening. Can you be lovey-dovey again?
Nope. Everyone, don't tease the newlyweds too much. Keep a good distance.
Okay.
Miss Narasaki.
I'm still a newbie chief here, but I'll try my best so that the children can always smile. And I have to make Fumino happy too. I promised myself, while I watched Fumino play with the children happily,